Right, breaking news coming out of Liverpool this morning. Our reporter Mark McAdam joins us now. So Mark, what is it?
Breaking news, huge news, confirmation of the news we were talking about throughout the...
Alexander Isak's agent has brutal response to Liverpool transfer. Backlash. Alexander Isak's agent, Vlado Lemic, has taken a swipe at ex-club Newcastle after the Swedish striker completed his record-breaking move to Liverpool on deadline day. Newcastle received a parting blow from Alexander Isak's agent after the players switched to Liverpool on deadline day. Following his transfer from St. James's Park to Anfield, agent Vlado Lemic has been in high demand, but when invited by Jim White on TalkSport to discuss the controversial methods that secured Isak's lucrative transfer, the Croatian simply remarked, "It's nice when you have someone to be with, but it's even nicer when you know who you'll never be with again." While Isak failed to acknowledge Newcastle or express gratitude to anyone at St. James's Park, his Universal 22 agency published 2 Instagram posts. The initial post featured a video montage of Isak's finest strikes and highlights for Newcastle, including lifting the Carabao Cup. The second post comprised a series of images showcasing Isak's accomplishments headed the Newcastle chapter. This highlighted milestones, including being the quickest player to net 50 Premier League goals, an 8-match goal-scoring run, 5 straight-away games finding the net, and his selection in the PFA Team of the Year shortly following his departure. Newcastle issued this blunt statement. Newcastle United can announce the sale of striker Alexander Isak to Liverpool for a significant British record transfer fee. The Sweden international joined the Magpies from Real Sociedad in 2022 and made 109 appearances in all competitions. Speaking to Betfair about Isak's move, Newcastle legend Alan Shearer said, "I thought Eddie Howe handled it really well. It was a really impossible situation for him and for the players. I didn't like how it got to the end. I don't think it's ever right that a player should go on strike and refuse to play for a club whilst you're being paid and have a contract. I understand it from the other way around. When a club wants to get rid of you, they do, but they're still paying your wages. When you sign a contract, you're obliged to fulfill it." Alexander Isak is a good player, going to a great football club who will no doubt challenge for all the big trophies. But, as I said, I don't like how it happened. He'll have his reasons, I'm sure. We can thank him for what he did at Newcastle, but it's been a messy situation all summer. I don't think it's done anyone any good. It's been a really bad look for football and for the fans because they're the paying public, the ones that make this great game of ours. It's not a good look at all when you're being paid by a club and refuse to play. Ultimately, he got his move to Liverpool. That's what he wanted.